Good day everyone, we're from group 3. We're gonna talk our critical lesson discussion about mindful tasking is better than multitasking. Kimberly MC Clan Fisher is a certificate mindfulness teacher, author, and the founder of Brown Girls Meditate. In the video, she talks about the transformative power of mindful tasking. I will explain about the first segment. In this segment, Kim Fisher had talked about mindfulness and mindful tasking. Mindfulness is about being present with our bodies and the present. Mindful tasking is one of the ways that can help us do our things without having to add something to our to-do list. Multitasking isn't good for us. Harvard University did a study and it showed that 40% of the time our minds are wandering. I agree with this statement in the video. Mindfulness is a moment of awareness of the feelings and the surrounding environment by being present. According to John Kabat-Zinn, mindfulness means paying attention in a particular way on purpose in the present moment and non-judgmentally. Being mindful is related to being more accepting, open, compassionate, and kind. Originally, mindfulness was associated with the Buddhist tradition from the Sanskrit word that has the meaning that which is remember. Although originally a Buddhist concept, mindfulness is now understood to be an inherent quality of consciousness that can be measured empirically and scientifically. Multiple tasks or multitask imply that there are more than one task, added that the condition of the multiple tasks is that there are several that are carried out at the same time. When we're trained to do multiple tasks at once, we weren't able to give our full focus on the things that we do. Sending an email while busy with webinar and a text message without dividing our attention is impossible. We need to do it one by one.
Hello everyone, I'm Amelia. I will explain segment 2, bad for our bodies. Multitasking is bad for our bodies. A study done by the University of California showed that their employees who were doing the webinars, the emails, all the things versus those who are singularly text had higher heart rates. My opinion, I think the opinions contained in the video are reasonable. Because this opinion is also followed by a sentence of fact in the form of research results from the University of California, which can strengthen that opinion. However, in my opinion, the explanation regarding the impact of multitasking on the body is incomplete. In the video, the impact examples mentioned are simply having a higher heart rate. No further statements are made regarding this. The video should have discussed this in more detail, e.g., the causes or effect of a higher heart rate. For example, adding something like, this higher heart rate is due to stress and this can lead to depression. Besides that, it's better if the video in this segment also adds other reasonable reasons why multitasking is not good for the body. We can add reasons in the form of research results other than research from the University of California. For example, studies results from Clifford Nice, Ph.D. from Stanford University that when doing two things simultaneously, then one of them is done on autopilot. If it becomes a habit, then it can be done without requiring concentration. But if you do two tasks that both require full concentrations or decision-making process, then the brain can overload. Therefore, it can be concluded that the deficiency in the video in this segment is the incomplete explanation. The rest, like the way the explanation and the sentence used, in my opinion, are quite good and easy to understand.
Hi, I'm Ernest. Next segment 3, harming our personal relationship. Summary. Multitasking should not be done because it can damage our personal relationship. An example might be when you are making dinner and listening to your child talk about their date at school. Then your focus is divided because of that, and after that, you just say yes or oh about it. Or maybe you are on the opposite end, waiting to share interesting idea or a trip you did like to take with your partner. This need to be slowed down or reduced. In the video section, there is explained the third reason why multitasking should not be done. It demands our personal relationship. In my opinion, the speaker explained the context is a good manner. The way the presenter spoke seemed to understand very well what she was going to explain, starting from body gesture, facial expression, how to speak it. In addition, the speakers are also active in interacting with the audience or listeners in the studio. For example, asking short questions and inserting jokes. However, the reason for the third problem that was asked by the speaker at the beginning was not in accordance with the words that were explained next. The speaker only explained example of multitasking they usually occur in everyday life. For example, making dinner and your child is telling you about their date at school and you are like, okay. So, what does this sentence have to do with breaking a relationship? This means that the third reason why multitasking limits our personal relationship is not explained in relation to the example the speaker said. So, this can make listeners feel confused. So, in my opinion, if this is correct, it will curtail my listener more comfortable and understand the material present.
Hi everyone, I'm Azlyn Destiara. Okay, segment 4, summary. Mindful tasking is a condition to focus one's attention on something that he is doing at the moment, meaning that his mind only focuses on one condition, not branching out anywhere. Mindful tasking is better than multitasking because a person can focus fully on what he is doing, and the result will be far more optimal than doing many things but no one is really focused on doing them. Now, let's talk about how mindful tasking works. For example, when we make some coffee and we just take time to smell the coffee. Maybe we take time to give gratitude where the beans come from. Think about the farmers. Just like how mindful tasking works.
So, my opinions, multitasking is a tool that can be used by anyone. From the video, it is correctly stated that mindful tasking is better applied in everyday life. Because with this mindful tasking, we can fully focus our attention and work as well without any distraction from anything else. Mindful tasking is also better for our health because the stress level is less than multitasking. Just imagine if we multitask. For example, there are laptop, cell phone, and iPad in front of us. And we have 2 hour segment on all three. So it's unlikely that we will be able to do all three. And it could even be that we are doing it wrong. What should be done on cell phone we are actually doing on laptop? Really not good, right? In contrast to mindful tasking, we can do things on laptop first. So we can focus our full attention and energy on what we are doing. Of course, we will get maximum result because our attention is not divided and only focus on what we are doing.
Now we're going to talk the last segment of this critical listening, which is segment 5, the talking about meditation. So at the end of the video, the speaker told the audience a simple, quick mindfulness trick, which is meditation. And after the audience trying the meditation, they feel that they become more calmer. The speaker told the audience that if they keep trying and doing meditation, they're going to have a lower blood pressure, increase their creativity, and also maybe give them a better sex. So the speaker pursued the audience to joining her, leaving multitasking and starting mindfulness, which is mindful tasking. And in my opinion, the topic of that talk about meditation, mindfulness, and also the benefit of mindfulness is very interesting. Because according to Brown, Ryan, and Creswell at 2007, developing understanding about mindfulness and also how it works, it was a worthy venture as it has a potential to reveal insight about consciousness. Kabat-Zinn in West 2008 suggests that mindfulness is beneficial to health. And also a search conducted in United States show that people who have mindfulness are physically and mentally healthy. They don't have anxious, they don't have depression, they have a healthier life view, they have a positive relationship with others, and also they have self-esteem. So, what is the relationship between meditation and mindfulness? So, actually, mindfulness is a form of awareness, and meditation is fall under the umbrella of mindfulness. In a practice, meditation that using breathe and also give us focus to what we want to absorb, it was a form of that mindfulness. So after I read a lot of journal that talk about mindfulness, meditation, and the benefit of this mindfulness, this make me more sure to using mindfulness and start living multitasking, because mindfulness, like mindful tasking, is very beneficial and very positive, giving me a healthier way of life. So that's all from us. I hope you understand and enjoying the critical listening. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.